Hey, everybody. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about was how important, well, first of all, I just want to tell everybody that I don't have a job. I haven't had a job in a long time. I haven't had a job since, let's see, since May, was it May of 2019? That's when my last job ended. So that was, and before that, I hadn't had a job for about 2 years. And that job was only about 6 months because it was a consulting job. So really, it wasn't really a job, it was consulting. So consulting is, you're not an employee when you consult. So it's not technically a job. A job is when you work 40 hours a week, for a company, you're an employee. You have to be at that job, at that location, or wherever you're supposed to be for that job every day at that specific time. Okay. Now, I decided to go find an opportunity where I could be remote because in 2001, in June of 2001, I was offered a position to be remote and to work for a client, which was the Crayola Crayon Company. In June 2001, they wanted me to represent them. And they said that because I had been representing them as part of a rep firm, and then I left that company, and then they liked what I did so much with when I was at the rep firm that they asked me to represent them directly and separately. So they gave me a 3-month contract, and now I know you got to do at least a year or 2-year contract. And I didn't know then, but did that and got set up with the home office. My kids were like 4, 3, and 1.5. They were like 4.5, 3.5, and 1.5. So after that summer, which was the greatest ever of being with the kids and working from home, and no more 3-hour round trip commute to New York City in the blistering summer, wearing a suit and everything. And once all that was over, once I realized that I didn't have to commute anymore. I didn't really, with technology. Hey, what's going on? And with technology and everything, I didn't. And the fact that had developed this little niche for myself as like a field sales rep guy that can represent like West Coast companies and stuff. Hey, how's it going? I decided, hey, I'm going to work from home. So just saying that I started working from home in June 2001, and I never looked back because I had little kids at the time. And I was like, I'm never going to work in an office again. I was just saying that I haven't worked for a job. I'm in Connecticut. I live right in Connecticut, right between New York and Boston. So I got 2 hours to New York, 2 hours to Boston. I live right in the middle. New Haven, Connecticut. New Haven, right on the coastline. Got New York 2 hours that way, Boston 2 hours that way. So I'm a Yankee fan. I grew up 12 miles from Yankee Stadium. I'm a proud American. And guess what? I'm not MAGA. I'm not MAGA. Okay, I hate MAGA. I hate Republicans. Sorry, but I don't want Republicans on here. So if you're any Republicans, goodbye, Republicans. Okay? Independents are okay. Democrats are okay. No Republicans. Bye, Republicans. Because any Republicans right now that still say they're Republicans, it means they're MAGA. Okay? I don't want any MAGA poisoning my channel. Okay? I don't want any MAGA crap, bullshit, lies poisoning my channel. Okay? So that's how it is. And every American should fly that flag. You know why? If you're an American watching this and you do not fly the flag, you're giving up your flag to the other side. Okay? Everybody. Yeah. Hey, listen. I grew up right next to the Bronx, okay? I learned how to fight in the street when I was growing up. That's the problem with the kids today. The young men of today are not men because they never learned how to mix it up in the street. You understand? They never tasted blood in their mouth. They never got smacked in the face. Okay? And that's why they stayed at home playing video games. Oh, little video games in the basement. And that's why they don't grow up. All right? They don't grow up. I hate Trump. Are you asking me? I hate Trump. I'm not a Trumper. I got an American flag because I'm an American. I'm a Democrat. I'm an independent. I hate the Republicans. I hate what they've done to our country. I hate what they've done in the world. This Iran war stuff is all bullshit. It's all for the Israelis, okay? I hate that. I'm sorry. I hate it. I don't want Americans dying for the Israeli. Why would we do that? Okay, why would we ever do that? No president was dumb enough until Trump came along and Netanyahu talked him into it. Okay, Listen, I have a history degree from New York University, all right? I know my stuff, all right? Hey, what's going on? Holy crap, I get it. Yeah. Hey, okay, cool, whatever. I'm here to talk about how you can make money from home. I'm here to talk about how you can have an online business where you don't have to go to an office anymore. You don't have to punch a time clock anymore. You don't have to go to that shitty job that you hate. Okay? I'm not talking about Trump and MAGA right now. I'm here to talk about my business, how I'm making money online, how I started it when I was 60 years old, learning how to go online. And I used to go, I learned how to do it at 60, okay? I'm 62 now. I started doing it 2 years ago, May of 2024. I joined this community, okay? That was 17,000 people worldwide. Now it's 60,000 people. And the whole thing was started by a grandmother in Kansas, a beautiful blonde grandmother in Kansas. And if you guys are interested, now if this is the kids again, kids, you got to go. The point is, you don't have to work at an hourly job. And I don't know if these are little kids on here because I do have stuff in my channel about F-35s and stuff like that because I like to watch them taking off. But I'm here to talk about online business, okay? The point is, you can go to my bio. You can go to Damon's Daily Pay, damonsdailypay.com. You can drop your email in there if you're 18 plus, and you can get started learning how to have your own digital business. That's the point, okay? The thing about a digital business, and I sell digital products, and the thing about that is there's no shipping. There's no shipping with digital products. They go in an email. There's no inventory. There's no monthly fees, and we keep all the money. And I'm not here to answer your questions down there. I'm not even looking at your questions, okay? So you should just move on. Go play your video games, okay? Go play your video games. Oh, okay. You know how much money I have coming in right now? I have it coming in 900 at a time. All right, 1,400 at a time, 300 at a time. It comes in when I'm sleeping because people around the world see my videos, click on the link, go to my site and buy from me. I never even have to talk to them. All right. So if you're an adult and you're curious about this, not a little kid, not like a 10-year-old who's on here playing games. That's why I should not go on at this time. Anyway, you got little punks. They come onto my channel and they start doing crap and they start saying crap about Discord and about all this crap. I don't care about any of that. I don't care. I don't care. I was actually looking at the Yankee schedule because I'm going to go to the Yankee game on May 20th. That's right. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anybody who's actually interested in learning how to make money online, like actual adults that are interested in it, you can go to my bio right up here, Damon's Daily Pay. You can go there, drop your email. You're going to get the Freedom Blueprint, okay? The Freedom Blueprint is a PDF. It is a digital product that's free, okay? Yeah, these guys, I'm just going to have to say goodbye to all of you. Let's see. Goodbye, this guy. Goodbye. Yeah, okay, good. All gone. Don't have to deal with that anymore. Little kids, I don't know why. I guess school is out, 3 o'clock, They come on here, they want to play around. I don't know what their deal is. I don't care. I couldn't care less, actually. Could not care less. All right? I don't like little kids unless they're my kids. All right? I don't want to deal with little kids. Kids today, man, I feel sorry for the parents. I really do. I really do. And if I was a parent, I would totally not let my kids be on the internet really at all. I would take their devices away. I wouldn't let my kids have devices. That's if I was a parent today, I wouldn't let them have devices. I would do homeschooling. I'd live up in the mountains, and I would not let my kids be on the internet. Okay? But yeah, I digress. I already raised my kids. My kids are all adults now. Okay? Yeah, my kids are all adults. They're all in their late 20s, all right? Mid and late 20s. I don't have little kids. I might be a grandfather one day, and I'm kind of not looking forward to it, to be honest. But I only have a few minutes because I got to get going. I got to go somewhere. But I figured I'd jump on because I've been trying to be consistent with my lives on YouTube. I'm no longer doing lives on TikTok for a lot of obvious reasons. If you don't know what they are, then you probably don't know what's going on with TikTok, and that's okay. I don't need to get into it here. It's enough to say that I'm here on YouTube now. I'm building my channel here. If you want to subscribe, great. If you can subscribe, great. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers probably I would like to be there by the end of June. Who knows if I will be. Getting subscribers on this on YouTube is way different than on TikTok, okay, or any other channel or platform. But if you want to subscribe, that's great. I appreciate it. I mainly talk about history. I talk about travel, history. Try to stay away from politics, but I talk about travel and history mainly, and how to make money at home with your own business, because I don't have a job. I do not have a job. And I tell people that a lot, they freak out. Some people get angry about it. A lot of guys get angry because they think, oh, you don't have a job. Why don't you have a job? I don't have a job because I decided about 10 years ago that my life was too short, that I saw people dying. I saw my brother die 10 years ago. He was only 64. And I decided that I wasn't going to spend most of the rest of my life working for some shitty job and some shitty boss. Why? Why would I? I can make money. There's like 40 different ways I know now, and I knew a few then, but there's about 40 different ways I can make money without having a job. A job means just over broke. Just over broke means that's where they keep you. If you're going to leave and they value you, they'll give you a little more money just to keep you there. That's why it's J-O-B, just over broke, just over broke. And you know what poor is? People are poor because they're at jobs. They're poor because they pass over opportunities repeatedly. Poor equals passing over opportunities repeatedly. Okay, so if you want the freedom blueprint that can get you out of that, and if you have a job, this is a 2-hour system. You learn the skills to have a 2-hour system where you plug in 2 hours a day. And if you're consistent, you can do it however you want, because it's your business. It's your business. You're not an employee. Okay, so when you get paid $900, you keep it all. You don't share it. We sell 4 products: 900, 600, 300, 100. Anytime any one of those sells, and it could be anybody around the world sees my video on all different platforms, they click on my website, which is Damon's Daily Pay, D-A-M like Mary, O-N like Nancy, S like Sam, Damon's dailypay.com. DAMONSDAILYPAY.com. Click there, go there. Anyone around the world can get to my website, and then they can put their email in, and they can get the free 6-figure blueprints. The Freedom Blueprint will come immediately in your email. It'll say, here's your blueprint, and then you get that. It comes right in your email. It's free. It's a digital product that is free that I'm giving away free to anybody who's interested in learning about how to learn new skills, how to learn skills like how to use AI and how to sell digital products, how to create your own digital products, 200 other digital products ideas. In this program, in our system, we actually buy the master resale rights to market and sell digital products that were already created by somebody else, and they're wildly successful. They're very successful. In the 2 years I've been in the program, it's sold like $40 million. And our number one product is $900. It basically is like a college course where it's an ongoing program. Okay, it's not a course, not a class. It's a system and a community, because once you join the community and the whole thing, the program, you are in this community on school. When I joined on May 21st, 2024, it was 17,400 people. Now it's over 60,000 people. And you go on school every day, SKOOL. You go on for like 10 minutes if you want to be consistent. You go on for like 10 minutes, you see what's going on. You see if there are free webinars almost every day, different coaching and mentoring webinars. There's 2 tech calls during the week. I was on the one yesterday. I didn't have any tech problems. I just wanted to see what they were talking about, because you can learn just from that. Okay, and I love learning new stuff every day. I saw an interview with a guy who's 103 years old, and he said, what are the key three things to you living to 103? He said the number one thing was keeping his brain active. And then he said, of course, like walking, I don't know, a mile or 2 a day. And then he said, like, eating well. That's the other things are pretty obvious. But the one that was not so obvious was, he said, stimulating his mind on a regular basis, maybe working in some volunteer job or doing something. This learning about digital marketing and digital products is amazing, because you learn new stuff every day, and everything that you're learning is going to help you to earn more money. And every time you can learn to earn more money from your efforts online, that's called passive income. And those are revenue streams. Sorry, I just had lunch. I had a tuna sandwich. Actually, I didn't have any bread. I just had a bowl, because I got to stop at the carbs, because it's the summer. I need to lose weight. Anyway, so I'm just trying to help you guys figure it out, because when I found this, I was looking for something exactly like this, but the main thing for me was I wanted it to be remote. I didn't mind like working for a company or whatever, but I had to have it so I was working remotely, either from my home or wherever I am. And then I found this incredible program where you only have to work 2 hours a day. And as long as you plug in steadily and learn the skills to do what's called attraction marketing on any of the social media platforms where we don't have to pay for any marketing or advertising. We learn how to do attraction marketing by simply producing content every day. So the 2 hour workday system is about a half an hour of checking your email, going onto the school platform, checking into the community. It's like I just saw today, tomorrow there's a really good Zoom call with a guy that I follow who's a mentor of mine on here. And then on Friday we're having a webinar, free webinar on Friday. I haven't sent the emails out yet, but if you go into my email, into my bio here, and you put your email in there at damonsdailypay.com, go to my website. It's the first thing in my bio is my website, damonsdailypay.com. Go there, drop your email. You're gonna get the free 6-figure blueprint, freedom blueprint. You're gonna get that right away in your email. And then once you're in there, I'll be able to invite you to the free webinar on Friday. Okay, there's a free webinar on Friday. The ones on Friday are always the best. Okay, they're always the best. And I'm looking forward to it. But I got to get going right now because I got to get on the road. I have to drive down into New Haven and do something. So I got to go do that. Somebody is depending on me for that. But thanks for tuning into my live. I'm going to try to keep these lives around noon. I think that's much better than any later time in the day, at least for right now. But thanks for being on my live. My name is Damon, the proud dad of 3 kids. I don't have a job. I work the 2 hour workday system where I learn what I can make 300, 600, 900 at a time, and I keep all the money. It comes in through PayPal. It comes in through Square because someone is buying from me on my website. My website is global. It's 24/7, 365. When I'm sleeping, I could be getting an order. When I'm watching at the movies, I can be getting an order coming in. It happens all the time because I'm only working 2 hours a day. So, and I'm not interacting. No, I don't call anybody. We don't email anybody. We don't call anybody. We don't chase anybody. We don't DM anybody. That's not how we do it. What we do is we learn how to post free ads on free classified ad websites around the world. And we also learn how to do content, either faceless, like with a picture and music, right? With our link to our website. And everybody gets their own website and their own link to their websites. And then people can go find your page where you can sell them the digital products that you're talking about, just like I'm talking about. And you would learn these skills if you join into our program, into our system. So if you want just the basic information, go to my website, appear in my bio. Love it if you subscribe and hit damonsdailypay.com. Go there, drop your email, hit submit. You're going to get the free, it's going to say, here's your blueprint in your email. And that's how you get started. And then you'll be invited to the webinars and you can learn more. Or you can go right to the ready. In that first email, there's a link right to see all the testimonials of a lot of the people in the program, all different walks of life. We got people from 18 to 87. We got professors. We got welders. We got high school dropouts. We got ex-military. We've got businessmen, ex-CEOs, every walk of life, stay-at-home moms, military wives. We get everybody. It's the most incredible thing. And everybody is super supportive of everybody else. That's also one of the really incredible things about this community. So if you're interested in having more money, paying off debt, having money, be able to work from home, you decide the hours that you work, you're your own boss, you have your own business, and you learn the skills working 2 hours a day and getting into the community and digging in. And if you start with me in May, the month of May, I will mentor you for a month for free. I sell that for $300. So you'll get it for free if you join in May with me. You'll get that mentoring for a month for free. And I will pay your admin fee when you start, $39 usually, unless you're doing that's if you do the 900 package. If you do the 1400 package, I don't have that yet, so you wouldn't be able to do it. So I would reimburse you the $39 fee. If you do a 900 or 600 or 300, I will pay that for $39 fee for you. I will reimburse you that fee. Only through the end of May. It's a special that I'm doing in May. Okay, thanks. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Hope to see you later. Okay, have a great day.